I started as a one-man shop. The moment that I realized that I needed to hire someone, I thought, oh gosh, what benefits do I have to provide? And what's it going to cost? Now, lucky for me, the very first employee that I hired did not need health insurance because her husband was in the military and she was totally covered. So that was basically the big fear for me is what's this going to cost? What's it going to do to my business? Can I afford it, etc.? I got to defer that. But as I started to hire more employees, the need for health insurance increased. And now with Obamacare, it's a requirement. I don't know the law inside out. I don't actually know at what point it has to be offered. But basically, you have to offer health insurance to your employees. And so I went through all these gyrations to figure out what our benefits were going to be. Right. So we've got health insurance, and then at some point we added in long-term, short-term, and disability, and then life insurance. We also have vision, and we have vision and dental, and then paid time off. And so over the years, we kind of like figured all this out, and we had a core offering, except we didn't have a 401k. So I've been in business in one form or another with employees for 9 years. And I never offered any kind of retirement benefits. And I knew that it was like the last thing that I had to do, trying to get retirement benefits for the employees. But it was one of those, again, just like when I had to get health insurance for employees back in the day, this was another like obstacle and a big unknown. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know who to talk to. And I was worried about the finances. Like, how much do I have to put in? What's this going to cost me? Anyways, we got with the financial planner recently, and we implemented it. We ended up doing what's called a simple IRA because we're only about 12 people, and you don't do a 401k unless you're much, much bigger, and there's a lot more regulation on there. So that wasn't a fit for us. One day we'll be doing 401ks, but for now we're doing what's called a simple IRA. Everyone can contribute, and we can match 3%. So those are the numbers. Those are the rules. We can't match anymore. And the employee can put in more if they want, but we'll only match 3%. But it was the last thing. That was like the last benefit that I had to put in place in order to feel legitimate, like a legitimate employer and legitimately doing right by my folks. And it was super important for me. It was super important for Kevin, my business partner, because, like these people, they're giving us their time and their lives and their energy, and I want to do right by them. I want to make sure that they are taken care of. And I'm like 20 years older than almost everyone else in the company. And, I've got more life experience and I've had more opportunity to save, and they're young and out of college. Everyone here is in their 20s. And I know that this is important, and I know that it's something that we can do to really help them. And I wanted to give back, frankly. And it's costing us about $1,000 every 2 weeks in order to have this plan in place, but it's totally worth it. People love it. It was an instant raise. And again, it was just something we had to do.